What is up, guys? This is Will here for Demand the Truth. Done a lot of things in my activism career. I'm going to continue to do a lot of things, God willing. Here at the Pentagon, we're going to do a little audit. You know, Enrique, Mr. America, taught me what an audit was just a little while ago. I've been learning, I've been studying, following other auditors. And he said, you know, why don't you do an audit by yourself? And I said, all right, how about we do the Pentagon? And he said, get the hell out of here. And I said, all right, let's just do it anyway. So I'm going to audit the Pentagon. Let's see how this goes, folks.
So we're doing a First Amendment audit at the Pentagon. We're gonna see how this goes. What do you think, Chase?
I think it's going to be interesting. I think I already see a police officer outside.
Well, we're gonna see if they respect our rights.
Hell no.
Okay, so these people just crossed into a restricted area.
Yo, don't release this. Make me look that. They're storming it. I'm over
They don't
here.
give-
They're storming it.
They don't give a damn.
Let's just follow them, bro. And then if they can...
I'm about to. I'll be like, I'm so concerned for the old people.
No, let's just get close on this with
Yo, they just.
I'm about to.
What the?
Yeah, these people. Yeah, that shit is funny, dog.
Let's just go. There's
Yeah, I'm going too. They're going.
right? They're getting more control than we are. They have like minutes to Pentagon
How's it going?
on the wall.
Yeah, inside the gate. Yeah.
Yeah, you see that? You see your arm.
All right. So far we went around all the closest we can. We tried to get into this gate over here. That's really not possible. It's blocked off over here. It's all blocked off. Everywhere we're getting as close as we can. We're filming as close as we can. I did want to point your attention towards this, however. This is the Pentagon Memorial for September 11th. And it's really interesting because the Pentagon right here, and let's walk and talk as we go. We can show you a little bit of this too, and we'll talk at the Pentagon so people know that we're talking about them, right? You can see, take a look at all these cameras here, right? So there's 3 there, right? There's 3 there. There's 1 on everything. There's cameras literally around this entire building. And then there's businesses. There's all those businesses over there that are around. There's gas stations, motels, convenience stores. And the most highly guarded, technologically advanced, sophisticated military complex in the history of potentially all of mankind let a hijacked commercial airliner fly directly towards its path for 45 minutes without scrambling jets from Edwards Air Force Base. Why? And why do we only have 5 clips of something hitting the Pentagon? Why won't they just show us the full video? You've seen the video 1,000 times of the 2 planes hitting the towers. Why can't you show us the Pentagon? Why can't you show us more than 5 frames? They were like, oh, we only have all this.
You can't even tell it's a plane hitting.
You can't even tell it's a plane. In my estimation, it's not. And in the Pentagon right here, they brag on their own site that they could shoot down any military craft that did not have a U.S. military transponder in it. So 9/11 was bare minimum, not what they told us. Another thing about 9/11 is the day before 9/11, Donald Rumsfeld, Secretary of Defense, was asked by Cynthia McKinney about a missing 2.3 trillion with a T dollars. Cynthia McKinney, Congresswoman, who I love, former Congresswoman from Georgia, asked Donald Rumsfeld, so hey, what happened to that $2.3 trillion that the Pentagon lost? I don't know. Then the very next day, a plane hits the Pentagon, the same spot where it was being worked on, so nobody was there. And on top of it, it's where they had the financial records, where the $2.3 trillion was kept. And I am no physicist, but one plane came here and made a small hole in this building. But the 2 planes in New York the same day brought down entire buildings. So how come those went down and these didn't? And also, furthermore, in New York City, debris was pulverized to less than 100 microns in diameter, right? But yet a paper passport, not the black box doesn't survive, a paper passport survives, which connects to the terrace. And another thing that's very interesting too is, I am big time against the child trafficking and exposing pedophiles, and I want to thank Enrique, Mr. America, for helping me out, as well as Chase from the Allen Report, helping me expose all of this. And I've talked about the fact that the NSA and the Pentagon are the biggest purveyors of child bad videos, don't want to say the word, but child CP in the world. As a matter of fact, over 5,200 files of CP was found right here. Senator Chuck Grassley asked about it. He didn't get a great response. So these people have cameras, right? They have stuff in laptops. They have the best intelligence, but yet they can't seem to find Osama bin Laden. They can't seem to find what happened in Las Vegas. They can't seem to find all these disgusting people that do malevolent things with children. But why not? They have cameras everywhere. They're spying on us everywhere. So let's walk a little further. So far, this audit's been pretty good. I mean, it actually says we're not supposed to be, expressing our rights here, but we've done a pretty good job. So I'll have to say it's pretty good so far.
What do these represent?
A few people's names. There's some people's names on the last one. So I'm assuming all the people that died.
Oh, the people that died. Oh, yeah, these are benches for the people that died, yeah.
And on the other ones, people's names under the water. There.
It's actually really cool at night, too, because they illuminate the water from below. These are the people that have, and you know what, good shouts out to Mr. America and Chase, because we were in front of the Capitol building the other day and we saw some special forces and brigadier generals and some high-ranking members of the military-industrial complex and said, hey, what are you doing about this illegal, corrupt war? Remember, Congress, we always, especially on Auditing America, Mr. America's channel, we always talk about the Constitution. Well, the First and Fourth Amendments are great, but let's not also forget about the War Powers Act. Let's not also forget that in order to go to war, Congress has to vote on that. We haven't voted to get into a war since World War II. All the wars that we've had have been illegal wars. And these are the people spying on everybody, get the Homeland Security and the Patriot Act and everything. I mean, just look at this. Look, you got one camera there, right? You got a whole post here. You got like 7 cameras on that one. You get and they only released 5 frames of what's going on 9/11. That's pretty freaking suspicious if you ask me, right? And then not only that, they went to all the local businesses and places and took all of their cameras and photography and video that they recorded that day. That's mighty suspicious, right? And it's just so sad that we're spending God only knows how many countless $1 trillion to keep the military-industrial complex safe and sound and keep the weapons manufacturers, but no, God forbid we spend any money at all on healthcare or education or anything like that. So I don't know. Let's walk back. I mean, and see what's up, and then I guess we can go. So far, hopefully, we made it halfway. And now the tough thing is we're gonna see if we can make it out. And I'm gonna tell you something once we get back there. So hopefully, you guys can all say a prayer because you'll be watching this afterwards, or send some positive energy that we get back there safe. But once that happens, then I'll fill you in on something pretty cool. Or maybe I won't, because the interesting thing about all of this is, let me just save it. We'll see what we do when the time comes.
Hello. Let's see how long before we're approached. This is the place where on September 11th, an airplane crashed into this building, guys. But they have no proof to show that, in fact, an airplane crashed into this place. That's what the government says. But they can't prove it. This is definitely going to be interesting for sure.